Hello and welcome to another video. In today's episode I'm playing jungle for the first time. I've seen the changes and I think I have a pretty good idea of how to jungle. I'm actually a jungle main, my off roles are top, then mid, then support, and I can play those roles decently, but I really feel that I'm terrible as an AD carry. But basically I want to play mid as much as possible because I only need to improve my mechanical skills and lane mentality. While in the jungle there isn't really a lot of mechanical skill. But enough with the talk, let's check the game. We have a Morgana on our team and she calls for an invade. Y isn't paying attention for a second and Morgana lands her Q. I walk in front of her so she can't escape with Q and we got a nice first blood. I'm starting red buff and Y is probably starting blue. I'll go for Wolf's blue Gromp and then look for the Y in top river or mid. I'll try to counter gank her, she'll clear one less camp than me, but I'll just be a few seconds slower than her, because she was forced to level Q then W then E, instead of W, E and Q. I definitely know that she started blue, Mundo confirmed it by instantly being top, while their bot is late to the lane. Also just care for Gromp, in the first 5 seconds while fighting him he has a bigger attack speed than you. Y is spotted top and she did one camp less than me and I'm instantly going for top lane to help her Nectar. We had the situation under control, I failed my combo here, I should have just W'd for the kill, neither I or Renekton should have flashed. Now since Y is dead, she's heavily behind and I can take both of the Rift Scuttlers. I ward here so we have a complete vision of the bot jungle, since we're gonna have a scuttler, death ward and a control ward. And Y is definitely gonna be spotted as soon as she walks into this part of the river. I'm gonna do Gromps and look for a gang bot. Y is probably not going to go top, because Mundo is under the turret, heavily damaged, and Renekton has both of the buffs, so he's quite dangerous to deal with. So I'll just go bot for a possible gank and recall there. As predicted, Y shows on the control board, so I just stay here a bit, Rock warded this bush, and I just walk in and recall just to create some pressure. Malzahar is in a bad spot, so I'll at least cover at him mid and try to kill Anivia if it's possible. She's level 6, she still has her egg and Y is incoming, so I just back off and take some farm under the turret. Y headed for the top side of her jungle and she's spotted on the board now, going for top I guess, and it's my prime time to take her blue since it just got up. And I'll get level 6 there and I'll evolve my Q, so I will be probably unkillable in 1 versus 1 situations. Their bot is heavily pushed and their Y is probably going to head here as soon as possible. I know that I can 1v1 Y easily, since she's just level 4, and both mid and bot can't respond to this, because their waves are heavily pushed in. I accidentally cancel my auto attack, so this could have been an easier kill, or at least a cleaner one. Now I'm going for a scuttler. I can't really go for dragon because my bot went back, so they can't cover me. As you can see, Soraka was there and she could be trouble if I started the dragon. But now my bot is closer to the bot, so I sweep the dragon pit, see that there is no wards, and I can safely start the dragon now. I did another big clear in my jungle. I did my red, wolves, blue and now Gromp. I'm preparing for the Rift Herald. I assumed that Vi is probably bot side because after she died she went to her top side to secure her red buff. And she'll probably show up at bot or mid lane, and I have the priority in top lane because Renekton is much stronger than Dr. Mundo at the moment, and we can easily get that Herald, and Vi even showed up in bot lane and got herself a kill. Again, Malzahar is bullied out of the lane by Onivia, so I'm just going for a quick gank on her. Can probably kill her real quick unless she flashes, so I E and Q her while she's isolated, but that wasn't enough and she flashed away to safety. I killed the Scuttler and recalled back home, and Malzahar and Renekton managed to kill Anivia, so I instantly throw my Herald on mid, so we completely destroyed the turret. Malzahar and Renekton can solo charge the Herald once again, so I'll just use this quick opportunity to steal Vi's blue, so she's denied even further. Dragon is about to spawn in like a minute, so I'll just finish this blue and go to my raptors and kill the Krugs before the dragon spawns and be ready for it. There is a lot of them around mid lane, so they might even contest this dragon. And I'll just take the things carefully. I can easily outsmite Vi. I have 2 levels advantage, so that's like 100 damage, true damage advantage, and I also have my Q, which is a great bursting ability. But Renekton is teleporting, so we're just gonna take this dragon easily, since we have a man advantage. Now I went in here, and I just outsmited her. Watching this again, I can see that I got a bit confused, because I didn't even use my Q to outsmite Vi. I just smited it on 450 HP, so she had an opportunity to outsmite me. And now, since she's dead, I counter jungle her, steal her wolf camp without killing the little wolf pup, and I check if the Grump is up, but it wasn't, so I just go and help bot to get the turret down. After getting the turret down, I see that Grump is about to get up, so I'm trying to get it, but I see that Soraka overstepped her welcome, and I just jump on her and kill her with 1 Q, helped with Morgana. Then I turn back to Grump while my teammates push bottom. Malzahar failed here a bit after killing Misfortune. He could just go under the turret because we had minions, and he died to Vi, but we easily killed her in return. Now I attacked Mundo, but Soraka was there and he ulted, so it was impossible for me to kill him. And I didn't even have Executioner's Calling, neither did Kaisa. So at the moment we're just disengaging. After I killed Red, I didn't even recall. I went into my topside jungle because Rift Herald was about to be up. And here Malzahar ults Dr. Mundo and we kill him, and I immediately jump on Soraka because she was free. And then I walk away, then jump again on Misfortune, but she used the Blaster Cone. And now I want to use Herald on mid, but I got a bit too cocky. I should have just ran because Anivia was still alive and this was my first death. And it could be easily avoided, and also I had 4k gold, which was way too much. I should have backed way before that. As soon as I respawned, I went to the dragon. I completed my Duskblade of Draktar and Executioner's Calling, so I was way stronger than I used to be. And now I can finally kill Dr. Mundo, and Soraka will be a less pain to deal with. We got this dragon freely, they didn't even contest it. At the moment we were sieging two lanes, mid and bot lane. I threw my Rift Herald on bottom turret, and bottom turret was a bit chunked, so I knew that Herald is almost going to kill him, so we'll need just a basic attack or two to finish it off. I didn't want to risk dying here for the turret. It's just minute 20 and we can siege easily, and when you siege it's more safe than engaging under the turret. We were still sieging two lanes, so Nivea was effectively clearing bot lane, and now Morgana hit her bind on Misfortune, and Soraka used her heal, so I knew that I can burst Misfortune down. And Malzahar solo killed Dr. Mundo there, so their base was completely open. Now I went on Anivia, and at this moment they surrendered. So this was a really good game and a really fast win. At the time of making this video I played few more jungle games, and I must say jungle feels weaker than it used to be and much easier to play. Now you know when will your camp be up, and I used to write timers on my paper. And having two big neutral objectives made junglers more predictable. Dragon is usually stronger than a Herald, so when the dragon is up in the early game, you can expect bigger jungler presence there. And as soon as that dragon dies, jungler presence tends to move to the top side of the map. So I kinda hope that they're gonna make jungle a bit more volatile. But that's all from me for this video, so until next time, take care.